everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily and today we have yet another 10-minute morning practice. This one will probably be a little bit slower, lower to the ground and more stretchy, so probably beginner friendly. We're going to start right away in a wide-legged child's pose. Big toes together and knees as wide as you would like. We're going to set the hips on top of the heels, walk the palms forward and down. Now right here with the forehead meeting the mat, take a big breath in. And sigh out the mouth. Taking a few breaths here in this first posture, opening up the hips and the lower back. We're going to push into the fingertips, staying in this child's pose, but walking the fingertips over to the right side. Taking a bit of a side body stretch along the left side. You could stay working here or find a bind by taking the arm around the lower back, looking for the top of that left thigh. Start to release the bind, taking both arms in front of you and just walking over this time to the left side. Resting over top of the left thigh, finding a side body stretch along the right side. If you did so on the first time, picking fingertips up, taking the left arm this time around the lower back, looking for that right thigh. And release the spine, looking forward to the top of your space, coming forward and through onto your forearms, right into a Sphinx pose. So grounding into the elbows directly below the shoulders, palms spread wide here, and we're drawing back with the forearms as we push the heart space forward. Stay working here, looking up, or you can start to turn and look over your shoulder, first on the right side and then going over to the left. Here, stack the palms on top of each other, rest your forehead on top, kicking up through the right foot, reaching back with the right hand, pulling the heel closer to the glute, finding a quad stretch here, actively pushing the pelvis against the mat. It's going to help engage the quadricep a little better. We're looking for a stretch along the front of the thigh. And release. Go ahead onto the second side, resting your forehead on the right palm to reach back into the left, kicking up into the left heel, reaching back with the left arm, dragging the heel closer to the glute. And release the left heel when you are ready. Placing the palms just above the rib cage. Pushing up into all fours position. Knees underneath the hips. Hands underneath the shoulders. So we'll take the needle, opening up onto the left side. Left arm reaches up. Threading it underneath the right. Dropping left ear and shoulder to the mat. Push into both hips evenly here. And you keep the right fingers right next to your face to help you turn. You can reach them up and overhead for a little bit of length. Or you can take a bind by crossing the right arm over the lower back, reaching for the left thigh. Turn and look up if it's comfortable for your neck. Take another big breath in. And then out, release the bind, fingertips next to the nose to push all the way back up. Open up once again on the left side. Find a little bit more space. And exhale, left hand to the mat. Reach up right into the second side. Right side reaches up this time. Thread right arm through the left. Right shoulder and ear to the mat. Even out through the hips. Fingertips next to the face, reaching up and overhead for length, or taking a bind across the lower back, reaching for the right thigh this time. Take a note of the difference once back. Take another difference from one side to another. Finish up your last exhale here. And release, pushing yourself all the way up first to tabletop. Tuck your toes underneath. You may need to look back to make sure they're tucked evenly here. Maybe the little toe could curl under. We're going to walk the fingertips back towards the heels, staying with either the hands on the mat or coming all the way up to a kneeling position or toe stand here, just to finish up by getting into the feet. You can take your forearms forward, drop your hands down, thumbs in, and we'll take a couple half moon rolls, stretching out the wrists and the forearms. Great, you can clasp fingertips and just roll the wrists out. Breathing in, clasp the fingertips behind you this time. Draw the knuckles down, pull the shoulders away from the ears, opening up through the chest. Breathing in, breathing out. Release, coming forward. You can kind of tap out the toes here, relieve the tension, cross at the ankles, come to a seated position, the center of your mat. Close the eyes or take a soft gaze. Finishing off here together. Taking a breath in through the nose. And sigh out the mouth. This time we'll breathe in, reaching the arms up and overhead. Hands come together in prayer. We drag it down to heart center, sighing out the mouth, bowing forward. Love, light, and me, season arms, love, and light, and that we say, namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for this brief morning practice. I sure hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave me a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe for more. Until then, thank you so much.